Hey, my friends, how are you? It's me, it's Ken, and we are looking at, look at this, from the Nightmares of Rich Davis, World of Dracula. That sounds fascinating, and who better to ask about it? Well, Rich Davis himself. What's up? Hey, Rich. So, talk to me about all this stuff. This is really some cool-looking stuff.
Yeah, thanks, man. I'm really proud of it. So, Cult of Dracula. This is the deluxe hardcover edition. There are only 2,500 of these made. The last ones are here. They're my personal copies. It's a beautiful hardcover, really high-quality paper. The printing's great. It's got a beautiful cover gallery in it. Also, one of my scripts is in here in the back. So, if you want to read like a comic script, it's here. And a really nice afterwards. A lot of really cool stuff in this book. So Cult, what we do is we take Stoker's original story and we reimagine it inside of a Manson family inspired cult. Yeah, that right there is why it sold a lot of copies. It's a great reaction you had.
I'm starting to see it in the pictures now. See, it's coming to me.
Yeah, and what I'm most proud of in it is we were able to expand vampire mythology. You know, most of our pop culture here, we focus on the Western ideal of vampires. But vampires exist in every culture. They do not belong exclusively to the West. But that's what permeates our pop culture. So as I was researching it, what I wanted to do was pull in myths from other cultures throughout history and around the world. So we pull in the legend of Jorogumo from Japan, Nia Swang from the Philippines, the Cherokee Deer Woman, La Llorona from South America. We pull all of those figures and those ideas about vampires, and we pull them into this one story, and it's allowed us to expand into a world of Dracula.
So now these are all the same issue, just variant covers, right?
Yeah, these here are all variants of issue number 1. By the way, the reason these are very important right now, I'm telling people buy them while you can still afford them. We announced on Monday. I don't know when this is going to drop, but
in a week.
Okay, so last Monday for you guys, we've officially signed the deal with BR Films. They have put Cult of Dracula into immediate development to be a feature film. Tony Todd is attached, and we have letters of interest from Jimmy Simpson and Sophia Bush and a couple of other actors you're going to recognize that we can't say yet because we don't have the signed letters back, but they're coming. BR Films they're going to do it right. I had my choice of, well, not my choice, I'm going to go like Disney, but I had a choice of film companies to work with, and I chose them because I think they're the best fit for not only the style, but where we're going to film it and all that. So yeah, we're very excited about that. If you can find Cult issues, please go get them. They're hard to find now.
What are these currently selling for? It says, so 10, 50, and 10.
Right. So I'm selling them basically half off today. So this one, especially now, it's on Key Collector. So this one's on Key, they're all on Key Collector. And so this was the original kind of OG cover.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, Georges Genty, love it. You really get the cult vibe. You know, you get the Manson family from this, you know. But this came out from Second Sight Publishing. This was literally the first book they ever published. And Cult #1 sold so many copies they couldn't afford to print issue 2. Because it's not their fault. They're a great company. I love working with them, but they didn't have the infrastructure. They weren't prepared. I didn't expect it to sell like it did. I thought it was going to sell like 5 copies and my mom was going to buy 3 of them, but it didn't. So then we went to Source Point Press, and that's where we get this gorgeous Shannon Mayer cover.
That's beautiful, yeah.
This is beautiful. Shannon did all of the B covers for the book. And then this one is the stupid rare one. For every 50 copies of this one, there was one of these made, and this was put out from Second Sight Studios. Georges Genty also did the art on this. House of Secrets, Bernie Wright's an homage. This one we're selling today for $50. Graded, they go for a couple $100.
Nice. What's Rise of Dracula?
So Rise is the sequel to Cult. By the time we get to Rise, the cult has become a movement, and that movement is using its power and influence to take over first the United States, later the world. And so this book, it literally opens with the genocide of Washington, D.C. Yeah, like dead bodies in the reflecting pool, people being gunned down, Supreme Court justices on spikes. And I promise I wrote this before January 6th, okay? I hope I didn't influence that. But Rise is a really cool story. I love it because Cult, if you view Cult as a Tobe Hooper, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, intimate Southern Gothic book, Rise is more of a John Carpenter urban fantasy, near future dystopia. The world is kind of fucked, you know. That's Rise. And then the third volume, Rain, which comes out later this year, that is full on Tobe Hooper, end of the world, we're all going to hell.
Cool.
So
Rich, I thank you so much for the time and the interesting tale about the world of Dracula.
Yeah, man, thank you so much, man. I'm so glad
You heard it. You got all the details, my friends. You are going to look up this world on the old links. We're going to put at the end of this here video, down in the bottom. Hey, so yes, so it's me, it's Ken, Piercing Metal Guy. You're going to do that subscribe stuff. You're going to click the notification bell and like and leave a comment on the video. If I don't like your comment, I'm going to send one of these vampires after you. See you next time, my fiends.